Just 18 years old, our next guest has already accomplished, so much. She acts, she sings, she does stand-up. She even called NFL wildcard games.
Okay, that's good. Gabrielle Nevaeh has a busy year ahead of her. She is dropping new music. On top of that, you'll see her in new episodes of her show, That Girl Lele, on Nickelodeon. Take a look.
I'm starting to think this is a bad idea. Okay, that's a lie. I was thinking it since you suggested it. But I just worked up the courage to say something.
Good, because courage is what you need right now.
No!
I know you're up to something. Nothing gets past me. I see everything. But I am afraid of loud noises. Gotta go!
And Gabrielle is joining us live this morning. Good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I love the fits you're giving.
We're trying. Look at
with
that.
the window pane.
Look at this.
Wow,
well, look at this with the. I know, with the heart and
Wow,
everything else. We try. We
First
like
and
that with the
foremost,
velvet.
I am trying to keep up with this. Did you watch the game last night?
I did. I watched the Usher concert, yes.
Yeah. And you saw Taylor's boyfriend play.
I sure did. I sure did. I was rooting for Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the halftime show?
I thought it was great. I loved all of the performers, his guests. I thought Alicia Keys was beautiful. I thought it was spectacular.
When he came out on the roller skates,
Oh yeah, the roller skates were amazing.
I was like, where are we going with this now?
I know.
And they were amazing, but I was like, Usher, don't break yourself.
Well, and he almost fell off the stage. He almost did take a tumble off it, and I was like, poor thing. But he kept it moving. He just like kept going.
Yeah.
He was sweaty as heck.
Well, in honor of Usher, I was gonna just say, no,
You're gonna flex for us? You're gonna show us your muscles that don't exist
that don't
yet?
exist.
All right, you have your own brush with the NFL.
I do.
Tell us about your experience there, calling a wild card game.
I did. I called 3 wild card games with Nickelodeon. It was such an amazing experience. I made history, being the first female commentator, first black female commentator for an NFL wild card game.
Look at this.
Yeah, so it was a beautiful experience. I'm really grateful for Nickelodeon giving me the opportunity to be an example for young girls.
That's amazing. This is two icons right here. She broke history too.
Okay.
In Major League Baseball, the first Latina PA announcer for Major League Baseball.
Wow.
Look at
thank
us
you.
doing things.
Let's go.
Except you're 18 and I'm 49, but here we
That's-
are.
You still broke the record, you kidding me?
Thank you. Okay, so can we, there's so many different
let's go.
departments that we need to get to.
Let's go.
That Girl Lele, and all that.
Yes.
Did you always know you wanted to get into acting, performing?
No, so
I love this.
my path was meant to be a doctor or a lawyer or that whole route, and I actually got into acting because of academics. It's a bit of a long story, but at the time in middle school, the best middle school in my area for academics was an art program. It was an art school, and you had to audition to get in. So that's kind of how I got into acting and the whole entertainment space, and I got bit by the bug.
I love hearing the journey to get to where you are now, right?
Yeah,
Which
crazy.
is the star of this Nickelodeon show. Let's talk about Nickelodeon for a second. That's how I watched the Super Bowl last night.
Okay, yeah.
I was on the Pineapple Under the Sea watching it with the SpongeBob group.
Was that just because you wanted to, or is it because you have a 1-year-old?
It was because I have a 1-year-old.
Okay, got it.
And, you know, it was that, and then I eventually switched over to the other channel. Let's talk about the slime.
Okay.
Have you been slimed?
So many times. I have slime in my blood. Listen, the slime is a whole thing. People don't understand. So usually I have really big curly hair.
Yeah.
That slime, it takes a long time to get out.
I bet.
Yeah, it stains you green. You look
There
like the
you
Hulk
are.
for a
Look at
minute.
this. Yeah, there you
oh
are,
my
getting-
gosh, yeah, that was crazy. So that was during COVID. We actually had to slime ourselves from home.
Wait, so who's doing it?
Yeah.
So that was my dad pouring the slime on me with a pitcher. And it's crazy because they sent us a pool, right? A little kiddie pool. So I was sitting in a kiddie pool, and then they were like, "Oh, put these tarps around your house, and let's hope for the best." So, yeah, that's one of the many slimings that I've gone through in my teenage years.
Now, was your dad like, "I'm sorry, baby, but we got to do this"?
He was all for it. He was
like,
like, yeah, we had to do it twice, actually. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, let's go. He was into it. He was into it.
That's
But
awesome.
for some people, it's like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
To
Oh,
get
it is
slimed.
for sure, for
Yeah.
sure. But by your 6th or 7th time, you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
here it is. And sometimes they dye the slime different colors depending on, like on That Girl Lele, I had to have chocolate pudding dumped on me.
Stop it.
It was brown slime. So it's like the slime and I are really good friends. But it is an honor.
She's good with the slime.
For it to be green.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah,
Just looks better. Yeah.
for sure.
Let's talk about new music, okay? We got a lot to cover with you because we hear you're dropping some new music soon.
I am, yeah. My single "Take Me There" is coming out on my 19th birthday, May 5th.
Congrats.
It's a little birthday present to me, kind of. "Take Me There" is about being in love, and it's about the moments that you share with that person that you're in love with and you don't want them to end. So it's an Afrobeat song. I think people are really going to enjoy it, yeah.
This might be my wedding song, it sounds like.
Is this based on a love?
You know, there's always somebody. There's always somebody.
Yeah.
It's up for interpretation.
Leave the girl alone.
I know.
It's early in the morning.
ask
You popping
questions.
out. It's not even Valentine's Day yet. It's not even Valentine's Day. What, you trying to slide? You trying to slide?
Listen.
I'm teasing.
Listen, doesn't take much.
I asked the questions.
In all your free time, you're also working on a clothing line?
I am.
Which
yeah.
tracks because you are divine.
Oh my God, thank you. You guys are making me blush. Stop it. So my clothing line, the House of G&G, is launching this spring. It's something that's very close to my heart because it kind of combines my philanthropic work with my love for the arts, as a portion of the proceeds are going towards local schools and organizations that are struggling to keep their arts programs. So it's something that I'm very passionate about and really excited for. Yeah.
I love it.
her.
Why are the arts programs the first thing to go all the time? That's a different segment,
know.
probably.
Yeah.
But it's so annoying, and that's why it's great that you're doing something to bring money back into these programs because they fuel the fire and create stars like you.
That's right.
Well, I appreciate that, but it is so important because without the arts, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be as vibrant and as shiny, I guess, as I am in my day-to-day life. I'd be a very different person, and I think it's really important for kids to have the same opportunity to find themselves that I did.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, keep breaking records, making
Yes, yes,
history,
yes.
having
Thank
fun.
you.
And I'm glad you didn't become a doctor. Sorry, Dad and Mom, that was part of the
I could play a doctor.
You can play
know, that's a happy
exactly.
medium.
Play one.
Yeah.
Please come back and visit.
I sure
After
will.
the album drops, May 5th.
Sure will.
All right, you can follow her on Instagram and TikTok at Gabrielle Nevaeh. And you could see her in new episodes of That Girl Lele on Nickelodeon.